English with Deck. Alright, let's get it started. Okay, well, it's been an adventure. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a journey and a half. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but the period of, well, let's start again. The initial period of change, which I mentioned in previous episodes, has just about finished. As some of you may remember, as of February this year, a lot of sorts of change happened in my life just because scheduling, job changes, school changes for the kids, all that sorts of stuff, normal things. But as of today, my eldest daughter entered the elementary school. Big congratulations! Yay! Let's raise a glass, or a cup of tea in my case. But whatever you're holding, raise a glass to the kids who all started their new schools this week. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. And it went down the wrong way. It went down the wrong way, but there you go. Anyway, yes, she started today after much anticipation, after much preparation. It began today. It was the entrance ceremony. Now, it was all incredibly new for me. Well, partly because I'm in Japan, so being from England, of course it's different. The way the school is different. The language is different. The style is different. Literally everything is different. But it isn't just those things which are different, which I mentioned. Also, the idea of having the entrance ceremony per se is quite a novel experience for me. I don't remember really experiencing that in England in the same way. Maybe when you finished high school, and even then, I don't think we really use the word graduate per se. But anyway, um, the other week she graduated her nursery, and there was a big ceremony for that. It's all, they stand up, they bow, like she says my daughter's name. The head teacher said my daughter's name. She's like, well, in Japanese, of course, she's like hi, but in English she'd be like yes. Um, and then they receive a little completion certificate, and then they sit down, etc. And then today is the entrance ceremony. So we went into the building and we got to see them sitting down in their new classroom. And they're all looking very fresh, very shiny, for use of a better word. And they're all sitting down in the classroom. And let me just add to this. Now, where I live, the community is relatively small. It's not amazingly small. It's not super duper small. But it is still very countryside-esque, and because of that, there is a reasonably small community, meaning she does know quite a few of the people in her class already. There are other nurseries children who have entered who are in the same class as her now, so some new faces, but, that was reassuring to see some of the same faces. Anyway, after they sit in their classroom for a little while, we all make our way into the gymnasium, and then sit down. Then there is all the kids enter from. This one is a bit different, from first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth grade. So 6 grades, which in England we would just say year. Year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. That's a bit different, but then again, there you go. And they enter, there is a few speeches, and it's like, let's do our best, yeah, okay, yay. After that, you go back to the classroom, And at that point, the kids are waiting outside, just talking, hanging out. And then the parents meet the teacher properly. And then after that, we took a picture, like a class picture, so the parents and teacher. Now, I found that quite interesting. I don't remember, and I don't think that really happens in England, as far as I'm aware. And yeah, it was all very novel to me, very new. Not just because it's Japanese, but simply because of that culture. Now, I know in other countries around the world, this style of entrance ceremony does happen. So some of you may be accustomed to this already, but yeah, for me it was very novel. And then after that, we filed back into the classroom and then just picked up our belongings. And then with the kids, just left the school for the day. So that was half a day. After that, because it's the initial first day, we took some pictures and stuff, and everyone's like, "Woo, excited." But yeah, as of tomorrow, she will start in earnest. She will be getting the bus, so pretty excited. A little bit nervous, but probably a pretty good country in terms of safety and stuff, relatively speaking. So that does ease my mind. Peace of mind is there. So as of tomorrow, like I said, she will start in earnest, and she'll do like a half day every day for about a week or 10 days. And then it really begins, even more so in earnest. And that will be pretty interesting. But it really feels like my family and me, and especially my daughter, we've completed a milestone. And the next stage is really upon us. I feel like the past couple of months have really been sort of. I was going to use the word in limbo, and I think that's probably the best way to describe this. In limbo, just with progressing, lots of progress, or in all directions. But we're waiting in anticipation. We're waiting on tenterhooks. And, now that the time has come, the time has arrived. So dramatic. The time has arrived. It is time to progress into the next stage. We can move forward. And I'm sure many of you can relate to this with various life events, etc. And yeah, it really does feel like a relief to have got to this stage. And now, well, it's all go now. All systems go. And there have been many new schedules, many new things to think about, many new parts of life coming up. But it's all very exciting, of course. And yeah, like I say, really proud of my daughter there. So until 6 years now, and then we will have the leaving ceremony. But for now, that's all for today. So I hope you're having a great day, a great evening wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.